Hi, I'm Ronald.
Hi, I'm Kamal.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Shar. Lit.
And
this is the stages of photosynthesis.
Photosystem overview. Chlorophyll absorbs the energy from sunlight. The energy is transferred along the thick membrane. H2O molecules are broken down. Oxygen molecules O2 release. Energy carried along the thick membrane is transferred molecules that carry energy such as ATP. CO2 is added to a cycle of chemical reactions to build larger molecules. Energy from light-dependent reactions that is used in the reactions. A molecule of simple sugars is formed. The sugar, usually glucose, C6H12O6, stores some of the energy that was captured from sunlight. Photosystem 2 and electron transport. Energy absorbed from sunlight. Chlorophyll and other light-absorbing molecules in the thyroid membrane absorb energy from sunlight. The energy is transferred to electrons. High-energy electrons leave the chlorophyll and enter an electron transport chain, which is a series of proteins in the membrane of the thyroid. Water molecules split. Enzymes break down water molecules. Oxygen, hydrogen ions, and electrons are separated. The oxygen is released as waste. The electrons from water replace those electrons that left chlorophyll when energy from sunlight was absorbed. Hydrogen ions transported. Electrons move from protein to protein in the electron transport chain. Their energy is used to pump H ions from outside to inside thyroid against the concentration gradient. The H ions build up inside thyroid. Electrons move on to photosystem 1.
Photosystem 1 and energy-carrying molecules. Energy absorbed from sunlight. As in photosystem 2, chlorophyll and other light-absorbing molecules inside the thyroid membrane absorbed energy from sunlight. Electrons are energized and leave the molecules. NADPH produced. The energized electrons are added to a molecule called NADP+, which functions like ADP. A molecule called NADPH is made. In photosynthesis, NADPH functions like ATP. The molecules of NADPH go to some light-independent reactions. ATP production. Hydrogen ion diffusion. Hydrogen ions flow through a protein channel in the thyroid membrane. Recall that concentration of H+ ions is higher inside the thyroid than it is outside. This difference in H+ ion concentration is called a chemiosmotic gradient, which stores potential energy. Therefore, the ions flow through the channel by diffusion. ATP produced. The protein channel in step 6 is part of a complex enzyme called ATP synthase. As the ions flow through the channel, ATP synthase makes ATP by adding phosphate groups to ADP.
The Calvin cycle. Carbon dioxide added. CO2 molecules are added to 5 carbon molecules already in the Calvin cycle. 6 carbon molecules are formed. 3 carbon molecules formed, energy, ATP, and NADPH. From the light-dependent reactions is used by enzymes to split the 6 carbon molecules. 3 carbon molecules are formed and rearranged. 3 carbon molecules exit. Most of the 3 carbon molecules stay in the Calvin cycle, but 1 high-energy 3 carbon molecules leave the cycle. After 3 carbon molecules have left the cycle, they are bonded together to build a 6 carbon sugar molecule such as glucose. 3 carbon molecules recycled. Energy from ATP molecules is used to change the 3 carbon molecules back into 5 carbon molecules. The 5 carbon molecules stay in the Calvin cycle.